welcome back. Thank you for tuning in again for another build review. To celebrate Easter, I'm going to hop on into some Easter builds. So we've got the spring wreath down here, which I am super excited about. Very Easter. Don't think I'll be putting that one on the front door because I think it might look too good and someone might pinch it. I do love though that we've got the choice between a bow or a bunny. It might end up to be the hardest decision of the day. Bow or bunny? Bunny or bow? Not both. Let's check that one out. We've also got an Easter basket, which I am super excited about because I think that's going to look super cute on the dining table for a nice little display. Then we've also got the Easter bunny and the chick Easter egg hunt. So I might look at turning that into a little bit of a hunt game for Olivia and make some fun with it. But I'm going to build these. I'm going to come back, let you know what I thought of them, and hopefully you can make your own Easter display. Let's hop to it. Alrighty, let's hop on in. We are looking at the spring wreath today on the build table, set number 40957. This set's going to set you back about $80, or technically $79.99. The spring wreath has 747 pieces, and at that price point, it equates to 10 cents per piece. Now, the Australian average price per piece is anywhere between 12 to 18 cents. So when you're looking at the spring wreath, it's quite an inexpensive set when you really break it down. Considering this set is aimed at a very specific time of the year, clearly it's an Easter/spring build, and really a limited edition that you would only build potentially at Easter time. This set is not necessarily something that you would display all year round. I like to think of it a little bit like my Christmas winter village. It'll likely sit in a storage container for potentially 10 months of the year. So when you're looking at 10 cents per piece or the $80 price point, it's actually quite inexpensive. Something else that I really do enjoy about the spring wreath is that it does provide you with the parts to create either the spring version with the yellow flowers and the yellow bow, or the Easter version with the Easter bunny and the Easter eggs. So even though this set may actually sit in the cupboard for 10 months a year, if you choose not to display it all year round, you can build two different sets or use your imagination and create an entirely new design every single year. And that, I think, is one of the best things about this particular set. If you did watch my introduction video to Wawa's Bricks, you will have actually heard me talk about how I just love customizing Lego sets to make them my own. And this particular wreath is the number one example of where you can really let your own personality shine through. Next up, we have the Easter Bunny and Chick Egg Hunt set. Set number 40808 will set you back $20. At 140 pieces, that equates to 14 cents per piece. So on the lower end of the Australian average, but still within that 12 to 18 cent average bracket. And finally on the build table today, we have the Easter egg basket. Set number 40863 will set you back $25. At 216 pieces, you're looking at 11 cents per piece. So again, on that lower end or just under the Australian average for the set price. And here they are. How cute are these three Easter sets? We've got our Easter egg hunt, we've got our Easter basket, and of course we've got our spring and or Easter wreath. These sets were so much fun to build. They were only little, they didn't take much time at all, maybe 40 minutes to an hour for both of the little sets, and then maybe a couple of hours for the wreath. I just love them because they really made me get into the Easter spirit. It was time to decorate the house. It was getting closer to the end of the school term. Things were starting to wind down, and we knew that school holidays and that relaxing period of the long weekend was on its way. So these sets were just really chilled out sets. There was no pressure. There was no leaving them overnight and coming back to them. They were just really super cute, super quick sets to build. Again, I absolutely love that I was able to create 2 different wreaths, and then I combined the 2 and just made one that I absolutely love. I was able to use my imagination and display it, and I got so many compliments on Good Friday when the wreath took pride of place as the main decoration for our Easter lunch dinner table. Well, that's it from us here at Woa's Bricks for our Easter set review. I hope you enjoyed just a little bit of information today about these 3 sets. We didn't go into too much detail because, to be honest, there's just too much chocolate to be eaten today. But we will be back next week with another set review. So don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, any questions or any particular sets that you would like to see. Make sure you head backwards and have a look at our Eevee review, our intro, and Eevee release date if you haven't already watched. See you next time.